Feel free to take some screenshots.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it is, well, we are about to be live in a moment.
Free to take some screenshots.
All right. Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. And it is
Apparently, I'm
about to be live in a moment.
free
See.
to take some screenshots.
All right.
Yeah, see, I'm not
Absolutely.
talking. Apparently, it's very
Absolutely. Yeah, it's
apparently I'm a
it's YouTube. Let me see how I can all right,
yeah, see,
absolutely.
I'm not talking. Apparently, it's very
Yeah, it's
apparently I'm
yeah, it's YouTube,
it's a
and
lag.
I'm trying to figure out. And all right,
Yeah, see, I'm not
absolutely.
talking. Apparently, it's very
Yeah, this is crazy. I can't I
it's a
can't get
lag.
to it. I'm trying to figure out. And all right,
Yeah, see,
absolutely.
I'm not yeah, Nicolette, we usually use StreamYard, and
Yeah,
so
this
we're
is
trying to
crazy.
refamiliarize
I can't get to
ourselves
it. I'm trying to
with
figure out. And
Zoom.
yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah, because we used to be great at Zoom.
Yeah, I can't get to it. All right. I think I got it now.
Perfect.
Yeah, I just had to stop it, and we should be good. So, yeah, this is our first time streaming with Zoom and YouTube. I mean, it's been a while. I used to do it Facebook, but I don't remember it doing this. So we're gonna see if it actually continues to record, but hopefully it just stopped for my end. But
Yeah.
anyway, welcome, 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 everyone, to another Live at Five, where we teach you the organic approach to making money online. And for those of you that do not know me, my name is Daria Jackson-Legagneur. And over here, yeah, she's on the other side of me now, my beautiful co-host, Tikeja Wyatt. She's from Florida. I'm from the cold New York. And we are just excited to come to you with um, another piece of content that I think is going to help you take your business to the next level. So what we did was at the beginning of the year, we
Mhm.
started from the very beginning of what it's like to come online and start earning everything that it takes. So we started from the very beginning. So if you have not been watching our videos since January, we highly recommend that you go back and do that. Now, we have created a new community in school where you'll be able to do that. All the replays from this year are over there. So you will see everything. You can go back and review as often as you want. It's easy to find. And each video build upon the next. So, and we have these lessons where you had to do some homework. So if you start in the middle, you may be lost. So you want to go back and make sure that you're watching them in order. So, all right, let's see. Oh yeah, let's get this thing started. All right. So, I think we are ready. Oh, um, is there anything that I missed? I know I missed something. Shout out to
Yes,
those of
if
you.
you're watching us from YouTube,
Yes,
make
shout out.
sure that you subscribe. That way you'll know each and every time that we go live, even though we do go live on Tuesdays at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every week, we also sometimes will have a special live. So at that time, if you're not on our email list already, you'll get notified by YouTube, right? So it's a phenomenal way to keep up with what is going on and for you to learn something phenomenal that is going to help you make more sales for your business. And that's what it's all about. My camera
Abs
was.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, hey, Eloise, we see you. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. And if you haven't, if you're not able, if you could, I'm sure you could see, Lord, let me get my thoughts together. I'm sure you can see we're on a different platform. So this is more intimate. You can come in and ask your questions and we want it to be more hands-on to help you out. So if you can come in on the Zoom, that would be awesome. But if not, and you need to watch it on YouTube, we understand it is all good. Just make sure that you are in the school. If you
Mhm.
need the link, just us, reach out to us so that we can get that over to you because we just dropped some goodies in there for y'all. Okay, so make sure you tune
Absolutely.
in to our school. So without further ado, I am going to share my screen and we're going to get this thing started. Yes, yes, that's what's up. And see,
Perfect.
I love the chat and everything.
Oh,
Awesome.
yeah.
All right,
And if everyone can go ahead and mute yourself before we get started.
give me 1 second. All right, now I should be able to share my screen and go where I want to go. Boom, there we are. Boom. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you should be able to see my screen. Okay. And I'm about to
Absolutely.
put this in present mode.
Yeah.
And let's get this thing started, y'all. All right.
Magnificent. Ah, beautiful.
Oh, yes.
And this is what I'm talking about, right? We're going to get right into it, guys. Today, we're going to be talking about real engagement hacks, right? We're talking about engagement hacks that are not gonna make you sound spammy and like you're begging for someone to join you because you're never supposed to beg anyone to join you because only the right people are gonna join you, right? And you don't want the wrong people join you because trust us, it's a headache to have the wrong people to join you. So if you've ever felt like you just posting and praying, right? Because nobody ever comments or engages on any of your posts. So you just posting and praying, right? Just posting stuff into the void, as we call it, right? So
Mhm.
let's change that with 3 simple engagement hacks, right? Short and sweet, like we told you, just 3 little hacks. And of course, we're going to start off by telling you guys what the objective is because we want you to know what it is that we hope that you learn from all of this, right? We hope that you learn how the Facebook algorithm works because, of course, that is how you get Facebook to push your posts out. My goodness, Daria, I think it's to the
Yeah.
two of us
Yeah.
today.
Yeah. That was a tongue twister.
Yeah. So you want to implement 3 engagement boosting hacks. And of course, we're going to tell you what these things are. And the last thing, we want you to increase visibility. That's major, right? That means getting people to see you and interaction without spamming people. Because, of course, you shouldn't be sending people your link unless they ask for it, right? Right. Okay.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Because we always want to say that. So now this is something that a lot of people miss. And of course, this is the lowest, right? This is the lowest amount of posts that you should hit. This is called the comment first rule. And if you've never commented first before you post it, that stands to reason why you're getting such low engagement. Before you're posting, you should comment on a minimum of 5 to 10 posts in your niche. And if you're only befriending people that are like minded and in your niche, which means these are all people that are network marketers, right? Then you should spend at least 5 to 10 minutes, really minimum, commented down your timeline, right? And Facebook is going to show your posts first to these people that you engaged with. So if
Mhm.
you on there 15 minutes to an hour, going down your timeline, actually reading things, right? Because we do that anyway. Actually reading things and commenting real comments, not okay, hey, or happy birthday only. Say a little something. Happy birthday. I wish you many more years of, years of youth and success. Say something unique. Don't just say happy birthday because you might come across 15 happy birthday posts back to back. And if you're just saying happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, Facebook is like, all right, They're not engaging, right?
No,
They're just
not at all. Not at
they
all.
see that it's somebody's birthday. They're just doing this to seem like they're engaging. So if you use at least 5 words or more, they're like, ah, this is a true engaging post. They're really commenting to engage because they use at least 5 words or more to comment.
Yeah, and I would like to add
Absolutely.
to what you're saying, because we do have a tool, and I think, as a matter of fact, all three of us may have this tool, which the commenting feature on Now Site, which helps you to formulate authentic comments.
Yes.
So basically, what you do is you copy the post, the exact post, put it into the system, and what it will do will spit out a nice, authentic comment. And if it's a comment that you don't really like and it doesn't really sound like you can tweak it, and you can ask
Yep.
it to generate another one and basically tell it you want it to, include this or include that. So if you are not sure what you want to say or can't figure out what words to say, is especially if you're coming across 5 different birthdays, use the Now site, use the comment feature. That's why it was created. And you can really sound authentic and like yourself.
Absolutely.
So I just wanted to make sure we add that, because that's a very important feature that Now site has that you can use in your social media.
Absolutely. So here's an example, right? Because we always like to give you guys examples, right? And
Hmm.
remember, we said 5 words or more. So, if you see something and somebody gave some great advice or a great tip, you don't want to just say great tip, right? You want to say great tip. Have you tried the 10K in 30 days strategy or whatever strategy you have? What do you think? Right? What do you think about it? Right? You want to know, have they heard about it? Have they tried it? All of those things. You want to always have a question because then they have to respond to you. Even if they just say no, right? They have to respond to you. And that keeps the engagement flowing.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So
Yep.
take a screenshot of this so that you have this template. So the next time you go and you comment, this may be something that's appropriate to the post that you're looking at. This is not appropriate for
Absolutely.
every post, but this is just an example. Okay. Any questions so
Absolutely.
far? You guys good? Everybody's good. I can't see the chat. Tikeja, you can see the chat.
Yeah. Everybody's good so far.
All right. All
So, yeah. And so, yes, good. Thank you. Thank you. And so, just like how we were saying, you want to have them to respond to something. Here's an example, right? Open loop posts. Tease a result and ask if they want to know more. Of course, we're going to give you an example because
mm-hmm.
people, right? People comment out of curiosity, which boosts in your, which boosts engagement. Anytime they're
Yes.
asking you questions or things like that, perfect post,
Perfect.
right? They're
Mm-hmm.
going in, they're commenting, they're asking you about it. Perfect, right? And here's an example of what we mean
All right. It's coming.
so that you guys can see.
There you go.
So check this out. So depending on what you're in, right, you always know how to talk about it, right? Especially if you came in under a great mentor, your mentor will always help you know how to speak to people and know what to post and how to post. So I just found a 2-hour workday strategy that makes me $900 a day. Want to see how? Of course, they're gonna say yes or no, right? That's a loop. They have to respond because you ask them a yes or no question, right? So that's why you want to think of a yes or no open-ended question,
Mm-hmm. Or they may say,
right?
I have it already. Well, they're going to say something.
Something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just like on a birthday post. right? When you say, happy birthday. I hope you had a great day. A great birthday. What did you do?
Exactly.
Right? What did you do?
Mhm.
Absolutely. And people love to talk about their self. That's the one thing that you will learn. People love the sound of their voice. Hey, Nicolette and Eloise. And people love to talk about their self and hear great things about themselves. You'll
That
get them
is
all day long trying to get them to talk about themselves and ask them certain questions, yes or no questions. The more yeses get you to a yes, right? So you ask yes, yes, yes. Absolutely.
Yep, that's right. So make sure that you screenshot this as well, because this is a great example. And then you just plug in what it is that you're promoting. You can even start out by saying, I did a thing. And then you talk about what that thing was without saying what it
Right?
was.
You
You
can,
can, it's another way to start.
especially when you're new. Right.
Mhm.
Especially when you're new, right? You have so many things to talk about. Like I did my first live. You're like, I did a thing, right? Oh my God, I just did my first live. Have you ever did a live or are you too afraid to do one? You know
Mhm.
how many comments you'll get? Like
Yes.
people are like,
Yes. People are
oh
going to
my
comment
God,
on that. That's for
yeah,
sure.
everybody's
That's
gonna
for sure.
comment on that. They're like, "Yeah, man." Da, da, da. A lot of people are gonna be saying, "Good job." Keep going. Yeah, your first time's the hardest. You're gonna get all kind of comments,
All kinds.
but that is what will make Facebook say, "Hey,
This,
they're
yeah,
liking this. Let
they
me
are
show it
liking
to
this.
even more people."
Hmm.
Right? Yeah,
That is true. That is true. And then that's when the aspect of your post going viral comes in, because you just never know what people are going to like. You just never know. You're posting and you're sharing, you're giving value, you're not really thinking about it going viral. You just want to give the information, or you want to find out something. And and that post will just all of a sudden just take off. And you're astonished because the viral post that I have, I'm shocked. I had no idea that this thing was going to go viral, meaning like over a million. Um, the reach was over a million, or over a
yeah,
thousand likes, or over a thousand comments. That has happened. But just focus on giving value, sharing information, and getting and gathering information.
absolutely,
Yeah. All right.
absolutely.
So I'm gonna bring it home. So
Bring it
here's
on.
so here's an example of some smart replies. You never want to say thanks, even though I'm going to tell you that I am guilty, because sometimes when I'm moving around fast and just doing different things, I will say thanks. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, now you should have said more than that. But I'm not going to say that I never did it.
Yeah.
But if you really want to get some replies, you really want to think of something that you can say. All
Mhm.
right. That's going to um invite them to reply. So here's one, ask a follow-up question to keep the conversation going. So depending on what a person says, like I had a post this weekend, and I had you choose which hairstyle did you like best? Was it my curly hairstyle or my straight? And I did that purposely to get engagement. It was purposeful because it was something fun. It was the weekend and I wanted to get engagement. So I said, I did say thanks to some people. I did a heart. And some people said a little bit more. So I responded to them. So it was a fun post. So that's a great example of where you can invite people to make a choice, pick A or B or whatever it is that you're talking about, because they will engage with you. And then that's your opportunity to give them a smart reply, like about at least 5 words, at
Yeah.
least. And then you can go right into Now Site and have Now Site help you to reply as well if you get stuck.
Absolutely.
hmm So here's an example, another example. Instead of saying thanks, you could say glad you liked it. What was your biggest challenge?
Absolutely.
Or whatever question that makes sense to what was, what you posted. So
Hmm.
you want to always, almost always end with a question so that they can reply. Because
Absolutely.
thanks, they just gonna move on and that's it. There's nothing else to say after thanks.
Yeah, that's exactly. You didn't ask them anything, and there's no further conversation.
Exactly. But when
And they
you're
may say you're welcome, but that's
right,
rare.
right, they might if they feel
Right.
if they come back. And when you see your brain sees a question, it automatically wants to answer it. That's just how
Hmm.
the brain works. So you want to ask as many questions as possible. So make sure you screenshot
Absolutely.
that so you'll have it. So when you're doing your commenting, you'll have this in mind.
Absolutely.
All right, now this is our favorite part of the presentation. We want to give you some action steps. And what we would like you to do is when you complete these action steps, we want you to put your response in the school,
Yeah.
okay? Because this video will be in school, the replay. So once you see the replay in there, make sure you put your response. So number one, you're going to comment on 10 posts before posting your next one.
Hmm.
Okay. Make sure you do that. You can start as early as tonight or first thing in the morning because I want you to talk about that experience. Then you want to post one open loop question and then tell us what kind of responses you got, what kind of engagement, what did that look like relative to what you've been doing.
Hmm.
And then you're going to go back and you're going to reply to every comment with a follow-up question. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a follow-up to your opportunity, just a follow-up based on what the conversation is about.
Absolutely.
Asking them what their thoughts are, asking them what do they do in certain situations, or has that ever happened to you? Questions like that. It doesn't always have to be business related out the gate, but when you continue to communicate with people, it can lead to that. And it may not happen that one time. It may happen another time when you least expect it. They may even ask you, well, what do you do? I see you posting all the time and your posts are great. And I make sure I look forward to seeing them. What do you do? That has happened
Yeah.
to me so many times when I least expect it. So that's why it's so important to be engaging. That way, people will engage with you because what you give
Indeed.
is what you get. Okay. So
Absolutely.
take a few minutes and I want you to screenshot this. Hopefully you are on one device and you can take a picture of the slide with your phone so you'll have it. So and all we're asking for you to do is below this video, whether you do it on YouTube or in school, tell us about your experience. What was it like to comment on 10 posts before the next one?
Hmm.
What was it like to formulate an open loop question? And if you're not sure what an open loop question is or what you can ask, you always can go into NowSite to the chat section, the AI section of NowSite, and ask it to give you one related to whatever topic you want to ask. Okay.
Hmm.
And then you want to reply to every comment with a follow-up question. And again, if you can't think of a follow-up question, that's why AI is there to help us. Go back in there, go back in Now Site and ask it to give you a follow-up question relative and tell them what the post was about.
Yes.
And then it's going to give
I
you
love that.
a follow-up question that makes sense. So do these action steps, and we're telling you, you will see a difference. Okay, you will definitely
Absolutely.
see a difference. So we can't wait to hear your experience. And if you want to share the post, maybe a screenshot of the post with your comments and the number of people that liked it and responded, that would be awesome.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
Absolutely. That would be phenomenal. And you know we got homework.
You know it. You know it. So your action steps go along with this. So you're going to track which posts get the most comments. This is all part of your business. You need to see what it is that your audience, the people that are your friends that are following you, what they like. Because once you see that, then you're going to give them more of it. So you're going to test
Yeah.
each engagement hack and know which one works best for you. All three of them may not work as well as the other. Which one works the best? They all work, but
Yes.
which one works the best for you? So we're telling you to do all three. You're going to track them, see which post gets the most comments, and then you're going to test each hack and know which one works better. And then you're going to do more of it because now you know. And
Now
now
you know.
you're cognizant. It's more than just, oh,
Yes.
well, they're not commenting, because now you have a framework,
Hmm.
and now you're going to look at each comment with a different pair of eyes and each post with a different pair of eyes, and you'll see things differently now because now you have a framework to follow. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Put in the chat that that makes sense. Make sure that you screenshot this so you'll have it. And like I said, we cannot wait to see what your results are going to look like, because you will have results.
Yes.
You will have results.
Oh my goodness. And this is just the beginning because, you know, if you've been following us the last couple of weeks, you already know who your audience is, right? You
Hmm.
know exactly how to speak to them.
Right.
Perfect. Perfect. Thank you, Nicolette. All
Yeah.
right. So
Right.
let's do it. Oh my goodness.
Yes. Yes. So here are our final thoughts. So you're going to make sure you engage before and after before you post and after you post for a better reach. So we didn't talk about the after the first time, but if you engage before and after you post, you're definitely going to see a difference in the algorithm. It's going to jumpstart the algorithm, like, oh, snap, okay. She's engaging and people are responding back, and yeah, let's show it to these people that she has already engaged with. Because what happens is they see your comment, then people are prompted to come to your profile and comment on your stuff as well, because now they see it. You want to
Yeah.
use curiosity driven posts to spark conversations. Yes, have conversations. It doesn't necessarily have to be around business. It could be around anything. It could be around grandkids. It can be around hair. It could be around
Yeah.
food. It could be around webinars. It could be around anything. It could be around, yeah,
Or
water, drinking water.
challenges.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, it could be anything. So one of the biggest mistakes, and I know I made it, is that I figured all my posts had to be around business. And my life is not only about business. I have a husband, I have family, I go to church, I hang out with my friends, I go on vacation. So I should be able to talk about everything else besides business.
Hmm.
That's not my total life, you know. So I felt like everything had to be business related. And no, it doesn't,
No.
because you are a person, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, we
First
all
and
have
foremost.
careers. We've worked somewhere. Some of us drive, some of us walk, some of us skate, some of us ride bikes. We have all different type of lifestyles. Some of us live in the city, some of us live in the suburbs. So we have different experiences. So why can't we talk about those things? It's okay. It's okay to talk
Absolutely.
about those things. So you want to keep the conversations going with smart replies, meaning at least 5 words. That's what we mean by smart replies, not the one word, the lazy way, because it is lazy, and I have been.
Yes.
So you want to just take the time and just do it and do it right, and you will be rewarded. You will see the difference. You'll see the difference of just saying thank you, yes, no, thanks, or you're welcome, as opposed to really saying, I really appreciate your comment and taking the time to read my post today. Have a blessed day. That's
Yes.
meaningful and more impactful than
Yes.
saying thanks. Okay.
Hmm.
So we want you to try these hacks this week and just watch your engagement grow, because it will. It will. They are tested
Absolutely. From one week to the next.
and they are proven. And like I said, we are looking forward to seeing what your results are. So just take the time and do the tracking, because that's how
Yeah.
you know. That's how you know whether you're being effective, and you know what's working and what's not working. All of our audiences are different. So what my audience may love, your audience may not like it so much, and vice
Absolutely.
versa. So we all have to do what works best for our audience. So that's why we gave you
Indeed.
just three to work with, and that way you'll be able to, it's easier to track. Okay, does that make sense? I hope that makes sense.
Absolutely. Wonderful. Wonderful.
Yes, yes. So every individual has the power to create positive change. So you're going to start small, dream big, and make your mark in the world. That is why
Yeah.
that's why we create content, because we're sharing our own superpower. We all have it.
Absolutely.
We're more than just a link for an opportunity. We're much more than that.
Yeah.
Okay. So
So
share who you are, show who you are, show what you know, ask questions, serve. That's what we're doing. We are servants. Every opportunity that we have, it solves a problem. And our job is to help to be the solution. That's our job, to be the solution. The more problems that we solve, the more money we have in our pocket. Plain and simple.
indeed.
Plain and simple. So if you come with that mindset, your content will be different. It will be different, because then you're not selling, you're
Yeah.
teaching, you're
And
helping,
sharing.
right, and sharing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Giving value. I think that's
Mm-hmm.
my favorite word.
Mm-hmm.
Giving value. Because
Giving
at the end of
value.
the day, you should feel like you give so much. And then you'll
Right.
start feeling like, wow, everything
Mm-hmm.
is snowballing and I'm really making a lot of money. The more people
Mm-hmm.
you help get what they want, the faster you'll get what you want. It's really true.
It's true.
Right? It's really
Because
true. And one of my favorite books is Leaders Eat Last. And man, I cannot think of the author's name right now. I
mm,
cannot. Leaders Eat Last is one of my favorites, just simply because it just teaches you the psychology behind making sure that you put others first and you make sure that they cross the line first. Because if
mhm,
you pull plenty of people across that finish line, you definitely will be on the other side of the finish line. And
mhm.
that's
Like that.
perfect,
I like
right?
that.
Perfect. Just serve, serve, serve.
Exactly, exactly. So we just want to take a moment to just say thank you for hanging out with us. I really, really like this new look and feel of our platform, because we feel like you're right here with us. So I
Yeah.
hope you ladies did enjoy this presentation, and then just having an opportunity to just be in the room with us. So we're liking this much, much better.
Welcome.
So make sure, if you need anything, this is the number that you can text us on. It's easier to do that. As you know, our website, onlinesuccessmadesimple.com. We also know the school that we have. Um, we'll make sure that we'll share that link as well. And take a
Yeah.
moment and share this community with your besties, your business besties, because we're here to serve. You know,
Absolutely.
we know what it's like to not know how to do certain things. We know what it was like when, our sponsor would say, "Oh, just go and, do this, do that. Just go on YouTube. Just go to CapCut. Just go to I mean, all those things weren't there, but you didn't know. I
Right.
remember when I got started, I didn't even know how to upload uh um an image on Facebook.
Mm-mm.
True story. It was a leader, his name was David Wood, talking about back in the day. He got on a Zoom one day. He said, "This is what I need y'all to do. I want you to create a video, and in your video, just share what you need help in." Right?
Mm-hmm.
I created that video. I was so excited to create the video because I'm ready for him to help me. I didn't know how to send it to him because you can't send a video, you can't email a video. And I was like, well, how you can't text a video. I didn't know nothing about YouTube. I didn't know you could put a video on Messenger. I didn't know how to get the video to him. So needless to say, I didn't get the help from him because I made the video and the video just sat in my phone because I didn't know how to get it to him. And then I
And
was
the
reaching out to
crazy
people like, how do I get the video? And they was like, oh, the video has to be hosted. I was like, what? I didn't know what they was talking. I didn't know what they was talking about. I was like, oh my God, all right. This is like over my head. I don't know what they talking about. Oh, well, I guess I'm gonna have to figure out how to get the help another way because I could not get that video to that man.
And that is so hilarious because I'm sure plenty of us have had some technical challenges, right?
Mhm.
So, excuse me, whenever we say you don't have to be a genius to do what we do, because we have been there. We did not wake up one day and say, hey, we're going to do. No, we worked at this and worked at it. And that's why we're here so that we can shorten your learning curve. We don't
Yes.
want you to to go through all the things that we did. So that's why we want to
Mhm.
make sure know how to figure out who it is that you're speaking to so you save yourself. We took years for us to figure that out. That you can't just post and that everybody is not for your product. Like it took like why wouldn't everybody want this? Then we slowly started to realize because everybody is not really business minded. A lot of people are just tire kickers. They just want to see stuff. They want to see stuff.
Right.
They want to see stuff. Right? And
Mhm.
for the longest time, we had shiny object syndrome. Everything looked good. Let's just put it out there. Everything looks good, right?
Everything.
Everything looks like you're gonna be rich tomorrow. Everything, right? So when you're not focused, you're not making money. So if you're like, oh, something over here, got it. Oh, something over here, got it. Oh, something over here, you're gonna be like, dang, why does it seem like I'm always spending money, but I'm never making money? Because the rule is you join something, you start making money from that thing. Then you add on something else. No, we was
Right.
like boom, 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 trying to figure out why we couldn't keep up with all this stuff.
Hmm.
We
Hmm.
hadn't mastered the first thing that we joined. We hadn't mastered that thing yet. But here we go trying to join something else. Of course, you're
Exactly.
not going to have success in less than 30 days. If you had a brick and mortar business, you might not even break even for 3 years. Here, you can break even within, 3 months or less, depending on, what I mean?
Work
Depending
ethic.
on the system, depending on your work
Mhm.
ethic, depending on several factors.
Right.
But absolutely, it can be done if you focus on one at a time. You join one, you make that successful to where you're making consistent money from it. Then you add something on because this is going. That's already going, right? It's making
Mhm.
you money every single month. Okay, while this ball is over here in the air, I'm throwing another ball up,
Yeah,
right? You're like,
now I got
okay,
two.
now
Now
I
I'm
got
doing double
two
dutch
things
because it's working.
juggling. So and then once this other thing start making it, then you could throw that up and that's rolling, and then you putting something else in there, and you make that produce money without you. right? That's why we're always talking about automating things. Automation is the best. That's how you make money when you're sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to get into all of that,
All of that.
right? We're going to get into all of that because we have so many more things to teach you guys. And next Tuesday is going to be absolutely phenomenal because we're going to be talking about engagement all month long, right? So that you guys can know exactly how to get the type of engagement that turns into sales because you're creating the know, like, and trust factor.
Mm-hmm.
People don't join businesses, they join people. That's
Mm-hmm.
why somebody can bring something to somebody and they not join, and somebody else bring it and they join. It's a
Exactly.
no, like, oh, I don't know you that well. I know, you know what I'm saying? Or I know you and I like you, but we haven't built that bond to where I trust you. So
Exactly.
that's why I call it the know, like, trust factor. You have to have all three for somebody to want to spend money. And the way you do that is by being unique and showing up and doing these things that we're showing you. And that's why we're showing you so that you can stop spinning your wheels and start to finally make the type of money that you deserve to make online. Right? We
Absolutely.
want to get out your way because we were there.
Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. So we have like maybe a minute left. So if you have any questions, you can put that in the chat real quick. If not, we are going to rock and roll. And we just ask you to comment below this video in school and share your experience on this webinar. That would be amazing because you guys have just started out this new intimate platform. You were the first. You were the
Yeah,
first. So we
love
thank you
it.
so much for hanging out with us today, and we will see you next week. Same time, same bat channel. Have an amazing
Bye,
evening,
guys.
ladies. Bye bye.
Bye.